Today on a very special episode of Collecting Plastic, we're going to talk about the importance of always using protection.
You would know. I saw the hoe bag you walked out of the bar with the other night.
She wasn't a hoe bag. She was a nice young lady.
Whatever you say, bruh. Hope you doubled up with that nice young hoe bag.
What's up, Funkaholics? You heard right. This video is about the importance of protection. And I'm going to use my top 10 most valuable Funko Pops according to Pop Price Guide to demonstrate this. I recently acquired what I believe to be the best pop protectors on the market. And they are made by Malko. That's their website right there, malkoprotectors.com. You can also get them on Amazon. I'll link all that information below so you can click on that after you're done watching the video. But yeah, they come in 10 packs and this is pretty much what it looks like. Let me bust it open so you can actually see the protectors. So here they are, and this is why I believe they are the best ones. They're made out of acid-free plastic, so they're not going to damage your pops over time, so you have no fear of that. But they are the easiest to assemble, for lack of a better term, because I have bought pop protectors before in the past, and honestly, it totally turned me off to the idea of putting my collection into pop protectors because they were such a pain to like assemble. But these ones are super easy. You click them there. Before I take the film off, if you ever dealt with pop protectors, you'll know that they have this film on there that can be a total pain to take off. But these Malko ones are pretty simple. So after, you kind of bend this up just to make it a little easier once you get your pop in there to make them a little flatter. You basically just peel off the film. Super easy on these ones. Look at this. Just totally comes off. Super easy. And this is the part where it's super annoying on most protectors, but this is like effortless. It just comes right off. So I unpeeled earlier about 40 of these in, I don't know, about 20 minutes. It was super fast. And I wasn't even doing it like super concentrated. I was watching a TV show. So yeah, pretty simple. And as you can see, these are the clearest, shiniest protectors I have ever seen. And they also have a tab in the back here. So when you put your lid down, you can secure it. Super nice. Let me put my first pop in there. So at number 10, I have a $55 pop. And I also have a $55 pop at number 9. So I'm just going to show you all 4 of my pops that are worth $55 and count that as a 9 and 10 because it's kind of a 4-way tie. And the first one is this black and white noir version of the Harley Quinn Bombshell. She's a Think Geek exclusive and she is $55. So once I put her in, I use these flaps to push her in to make the bottom nice and flat. Top goes in super easy. And then to get this tab in, you just push it down like this, pull back on it, and put it right in that little hole there, and boom. Super, super clear protectors. Very, very nice, and they're relatively flat. I mean, this is brand new. And you can see that, once you stack these up, that's going to go nice and flat. Makes them super easy to stack, and she's well protected. And also at the 9th and 10th spot at $55 is this Tony Montana. Super cool pop. I wish they would have made more from Scarface, especially Elvira. Maybe in the future, since this one is pretty valuable now, and they'll notice the popularity of this character. But yeah, $55 Tony Montana. And finishing up my 9th and 10th slot of pops that are valued at $55, it is my pair of Bruce Lee figures. And these are my favorite pops in my collection, so I definitely want to keep these ones protected. Super nice. At numbers 8 and 7, I have another tie, and both of these pops are valued at $65 each. And according to Pop Price Guide, for some reason they put Dr. Manhattan on top. I think maybe because it's alphabetical order. But yeah, Dr. Manhattan is number 7, and Crystal Blue Heisenberg is number 8. Two really awesome pops, both very blue, really nice. My Heisenberg is in pretty good shape. My Dr. Manhattan, not so much. It does have some dings on there. It is an older pop, but I still want to put it in a protector just to not have it get damaged any further. The cool thing about using protectors too is, like, this box is damaged, right? So sometimes when you're stacking them up, these damaged boxes tend to make the towers a little wobbly and even more prone to falling down. So putting these damaged pops in a protector can inadvertently protect your other ones just to make your towers a little bit more sturdy. And I have another tie for 6, 5, and 4. And all three of these pops are valued at $70. And since Pop Price Guide does list these in alphabetical order, my number 6 pop at $70 is this Zombie Jake. One of my favorite pops, one of my most rare pops at 108 pieces. Really love this one. I actually got this one from another YouTuber. His name is Wisconsin Clar. Really, really cool of him. Thanks again, buddy. At number 5, and also worth $70, is this Egret from Game of Thrones. I actually was super lucky and got her off of HBO.com like a while ago, even when she was still like valued at around 35 bucks. She just happened to be on there for like $9. Ordered her. I had a feeling it was just going to be canceled, like it was some kind of mistake, but she came in and she came in mint condition. So yeah, really happy about this one. Yeah, she's worth 70 bucks now. At number 4, and also worth $70, is the black and white chase version of the Bombshell Joker that's exclusive to Hot Topic. This is actually my only chase figure that's in my top 10. Even though I have several chase figures now, this is the only one valuable enough to crack my top 10. And it is a really cool one. I'm happy I have this black, white, and red Joker. It goes really well with my black, white, and red Bombshell Harley. Make a nice pair. At number 3, valued at $85 on Pop Price Guide, is this Hobgoblin. He's basically a repaint of the Green Goblin, and he was exclusive to the Marvel Collector Core Year 1 box, which was a commemorative box for all the other boxes that were in the Year 1 subscription. And he's a little bittersweet to me because I really hated the Year 1 box. Even though I do like this pop and I do like having it in my collection, it does kind of remind me of how much that box annoyed me. There was only one pop in it for 125 bucks. I mean, there was a lot of things wrong with it, but this is a pretty cool pop, and I'm glad to have it in my collection. So yeah, number 3, 85 bucks, the Hobgoblin. And in the silver medal position is one of my favorite pops, the Bank Robber Joker. And he's not one of my favorites just because he's valuable. I just think he's a really, really cool pop. And that bank robber scene in The Dark Knight really set the tone for what kind of Joker we were about to watch. And he is, you know, pretty much the best Joker of all time. And I really, really like this pop. It's just, it looks awesome. And is one of the first ones I ever got. So I'm happy that he is one of my most valuable ones. And my number 1 most valuable pop, and my only pop that's worth over $100, is this Funkoween exclusive Elvira with her red glittery dress. This girl is worth $125 on Pop Price Guide, and is definitely one of my favorite pops because I loved the Elvira movie when I was a kid. Probably shouldn't have been watching that, but I was, and I really like it, and I think it has one of the coolest stickers, even matches her logo. Really, really awesome. They really did a good job in general with the Elvira. Even the common looks good, but her in this glittery red dress is the nuts. I love this pop. And yeah, she's $125 at the moment and my most valuable pop. So definitely worthy of a protector. So there you have my top 10 most valuable Funko Pops according to Pop Price Guide. And strictly keeping it to just the top 10 without the couple that were tied for 10th place. These have a combined worth of $755. Not too shabby for 10 pops. I know many of you out there probably have a more valuable top 10, but I tend to buy everything at retail. I don't go and pay more than like 20 bucks for a certain pop on eBay. I've done that maybe once. So I don't have a bunch of super valuable pops. These are just the ones that I got lucky enough to get at retail and they ballooned up on me. Okay, so I got about 50 of those Malko Pop Protectors in total, and I used 40 of them to protect this middle wall here. And I did that because this is the only wall in my collection that isn't actually resting on an actual wall. They're kind of free floating. So I feel like these are the most prone to falling down if, you know, I bump it too hard, or if there's an earthquake. There's actually earthquakes in my area. There was a pretty big one not too long ago. So I decided to protect this wall first. And honestly, once these are all in protectors, it does make it look a lot nicer. It really makes your collection look totally legit. But what I want to do next is protect all my Star Wars pops, because these do go pretty high. And since they are single rows, I feel like those would be the ones that would fall the easiest compared to like this wall over here, which is stacked a little higher than 8, but it's up against a sturdy wall, so I don't feel like those are going to fall. And neither are these middle walls here. I do feel like my Star Wars are the most susceptible to something happening. So what I want to do is protect those next. But for the time being, I protected all these animation pops here in the middle. And they do look really nice. And I totally recommend doing that if you have a very large collection like me. Because I think the worst thing that could happen is them falling down and all my beautiful mint boxes just getting damaged. Really stupid. So definitely worth protecting. And this Star Wars wall is definitely next up for me. Malko also makes protectors for 6-inch pops. And I gotta admit that these pops look really nice in these protectors. And since 6-inch pops are pretty heavy, if one of these falls, there would be considerable box damage. So I'm glad to have these protected now too. Alright Funkheads, now it's time for the giveaway portion of the video. And partly I want to celebrate hitting 4,000 subscribers. Thanks a lot guys. And I also really think these Malko protectors are the best pop protectors on the market. Peeling off the film is hassle-free. They're super clear. I like the little extra tab they have on the lid. You can find these at malkoprotectors.com. I'll put the link below. And you can also find them on Amazon. But if you go to Amazon, make sure they are Malko protectors, because not all protectors are created equal. And since this is a 10-pack, and I imagine that anybody that wins this is going to put their top 10 most valuable pops in these protectors, the way you can enter this giveaway is by, in the comments below, listing what your top 10 most valuable pops are according to Pop Price Guide. The rules for the contest are that you have to be 18 or over unless your parents give you permission, because you're going to have to give me your address for me to send you these protectors if you win. Also, you have to live in the mainland US, so no Hawaii and no Alaska. Sorry guys, but mainland US only, because shipping overseas is quite pricey. So please don't enter if you're not from the mainland US. If I get a winner that happens to not be in the US, I'm not going to send them out to you, because those are the rules. And it's not because I don't appreciate my foreign subscribers, it's just because sending things out of the US is just so dang expensive. On my last giveaway, somebody from Canada won, and I decided to just let it go because I didn't want to have another drawing, but it cost me $40 to send the pops. $40 is just so ridiculous. It's like worth more than the actual pops that I sent. So that's why I'm only going to limit it to the US. Sorry guys. So if you're eligible, go ahead and put your top 10 most valuable pops down below in the comments. And when I feel there's enough entries, I'll make another video to pull out the winner. And these protectors are yours. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Good luck in the contest, and take it easy. So, you want to come back to my place?
Hell yeah! Hold on. Okay, I'm ready.
Alright.